Hey, so it's still the first week. I forgot to give you another, I'm still in New York. I forgot to give you another quick update on things for this week's class. So think of back 100 years ago or 50 years ago and how much has changed since then. And of course, a truck decides to back up. But capital, money, stocks, bonds, etc., flow pretty easily around the world. But labor really doesn't. So, especially when you add technology into the mix, we end up with quite a different mix than we used to have. So one of the projects this week is I have you look at CEO pay. Yesterday we went to, and I don't know if I'll name the name or not, but we went to a company that is working with the ultra high rich. They have a minimum of $30 million for it to be a client. And it was great. And they were saying how they were in a growth industry. Well, so yeah, the top, whatever, 1%, 0.5%, 0.1%, it's getting richer and richer. CEO pay has gone up dramatically from 1980 to now, and there's a lot of reasons, stock options, the use of stock options, and other things. But there's all these reasons why it's gone up, and technology, globalization, those are the two big ones, have really affected how the rank and file average Joe or Joan get paid. And therefore, as a percentage, that's dropped. And on top of that, you get many mid-level jobs that have gone away. Now, it's going to be even more pronounced with AI. And I don't know where, who knows? I can't even begin to predict the future. But I think that to be prepared for that, we have to at least know what has happened. So over the last 50 years, we've seen everything from unions get less important, to money flowing across borders much easier, to containerization of global trade, so it's much easier to transport. In fact, last Friday, if anyone's interested, we had people from shipping companies, as shipping company organizations speak to my class as part of a Friday forum, and the amount that gets shipped, something like 90% of items get shipped somewhere on a boat. It's just incredible how everything has changed. If you go back to 100 years ago, 200 years ago, go back to 1776 if you want to, and Adam Smith writes The Wealth of Nations, if I take advantage of my employees or if I, charge too much, etc., you're going to quit shopping at me at my business and it's going to go out. Now, I can take advantage of a group of employees, and if they don't like it, they decide to unionize or whatever, I fire them and just move the plant elsewhere. And as we've seen consolidation across almost all industries, and we continue to do that, those at the top get more. Now, yes, to some degree, a rising tide raises all ships. Maybe, not sure I believe that completely. But at the same token, we have many people who have been left behind, whether because of lack of skills, whether because of lack of education. I work almost on a daily basis with people in Haiti, with people in Sierra Leone, with people, across the, quote, global south. And the technology, the skills, the schools, everything, it's just not fair. I'll tell you about a friend in Pakistan who faces, in hot days, temperatures around 50 degrees Celsius, regularly faces brownouts. So planned electric shutoffs where they get no power. 2 years ago, I reviewed a case for a school program in South Africa that has the exact same thing. So we need more power. We need more electricity with AI, et cetera. But at the same token, we're fighting many battles where everything from climate change and disasters, and as I record this, a large hurricane is hitting Jamaica, and we're seeing disaster claims go up across the globe. We're seeing real estate prices begin to get hit because insurance companies in Florida, literally everywhere, I'm never going to go all the states, Florida, California, Colorado, even New York, you name a state, basically. It's happening where because of disasters, property casualty insurance companies are not being able to, at any economic level, to make money or to charge a rate for homeowners that they can afford. So if I wanted to worry, there's a lot of things to worry about. And I would say 90% of them, maybe more, are somehow finance related. So a lot going on here. This week, we focus on CEO pay and the nexus of contracts and how everyone in the nexus has been affected over the last, pick a time period, 50, 60, 100, 200, 1,000, 2,000, whatever. You get the idea. Any number of years. So thanks everyone for listening, if you are listening. And yeah, I'll talk to you soon. I'll be back on campus definitely tomorrow morning for classes, but maybe even tonight. So talk to you later. Bye.